What's going on, everybody? Game Time, Brian, otherwise known as a mailman. Off day number 2. I've been outside all morning getting some stuff done. It's going to rain again tomorrow, so I needed to get some things done. I'm not done out there. Might get a little fire going out there in the pit, in the beach pit. Video to come in the ensuing days as the pool gets open. I'm going to do a lot more filming outside. It's going to be neat. I really do think it's going to be cool. And old school NFL Today music. Gotta love it. How's everybody doing this? Well, now it's afternoon. As I'm recording this, it's afternoon. Not a lot to talk about. I wanted to say to everybody who's recently joined up to, joined, not subscribed, joined. There's a join button by my name, little join button. It's $4.99 a month if you guys want to be a part of it. We have some Zoom calls. I'm going to do a couple Zoom calls a week where your channel members can come in, be a part of the Zoom call, and, we could have a conversation on air like we did for 2 hours yesterday. I'll release videos, some videos, to channel members only early, and then it'll go out to everybody else. Just a way to give back to the channel. I've been giving away a lot of stuff. I gave away a DeMarcus Ware jersey. I just gave away, I haven't shipped it yet, a Randy White jersey, T-shirts, hats. We do drawings. There we go. Every time we get to $50 in super chats, I give away an item. So I thank everybody for it. Kind of the calm before the storm. Again, we have our 2024-2025 schedule release, live stream and chat. It's set up for 7:45 on Wednesday. They're going to have a broadcast at 8 o'clock. We'll be watching that while we're live streaming with everybody. Just, being excited to see where the games. We know who we're playing. We just don't know all the particulars. Who we playing on Thanksgiving. Who we opening up with. Jerry Jones is on record. Jerry Jones is on record in saying that he wants to play the Niners week 1. I like it. Get it over with. I'm good. I'm down with that. Let's go. Because we play in San Fran, so that means we'd be on the road. I like that. That would be nice. Somehow, I don't think the schedule makers will allow that. Who we going to play on Thanksgiving? When are we going to play our road division games? Who plays on Christmas? It's an exciting time of year. We could all get our wins and losses, even though it doesn't mean much. Even though I was pretty accurate last year. I had Dallas, my original. I do a few of them, obviously. I did a pre-training camp, and I had 12 wins. After training camp, because of the injuries, I had 11. Even with the injuries, they still got 12. So, bang. Shout out to Steve Fredericks. But yeah, I did do that. Nailed it. I nailed the Eagles as well. It's just weird. I didn't have them going 10-1, that's for sure. So I changed my pick because I had an Eagle fan saying, really, you have us losing to the Jets? We never lose to the Jets. You're a dumbass. So I changed it. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You never lose to the Jets. What happened? You lost to the Jets. No rhyme or reason. There's no way of... Things happen in the course of a season. You could have never told me in a million years that the Eagles would have got out to a 10-1 start and then lost 6 out of the last 7 and faded miserably down the playoffs, divided locker room, playoff game where they got blown out by Baker Mayfield. I could have never have guessed it. I could have never, Dallas backs into the division. They win their 12 wins, back into the division, and then choke in round 1. There's no way I could have possibly have imagined that. So with that being said, short video today. They did have day 1 of 2. We got mandatory rookie minicamp May 10th and 11th. So that'll conclude today. Just basically getting their mouths wet. We got OTA off-season workouts are coming up May 21 through 23, and mandatory minicamp June 4th through June 6th. Mandatory, which means CeeDee Lamb will need to be there. I think he'll probably hold out and get fined for that. But we'll see. I totally expect the contract to be done by training camp. We're still waiting on the training camp schedule. So we got that going for us. Don't forget tonight at 8 p.m., me and Primetime Phil on Primetime Phil, brought to you by Primetime Studios. We have our live stream tonight, like I said, with me and Primetime on his channel. That'll be 8 o'clock Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Like I said, it's the calm before the storm, but it seems like being a cowboy content creator, YouTuber, fan, there's always something to talk about. So I do got to get out and get some more stuff to be able to give away. I do have hats left. I do have hats, but the same people win. You don't want the same hat, right? So I got to get on that. I got to work on a website. I don't know what I'm doing there. So I got to really sit down and do that, and we shall see. But yeah. But it will be interesting to see with the new broadcasting and what's going on. It seems like Netflix is going to have a Christmas Day game this year, which is Wednesday, I believe. But a little article here, and I'm going to share it with you. Get ready for all NFL broadcast deals to be scrapped as of 2029. Let's see what this means. The current broadcast deal officially runs through 2033, and NFL officially can pull. Let me jack it. Oh, it's already at 150. NFL can officially pull the plug on all packages 4 years early. Well, isn't that special? Recent developments make it obvious that the NFL will indeed exercise its right to take every broadcast package back to the market, with the next wave of deals kicking in as soon as 2030, i.e., salary cap is going to explode even more. There's no sight. With the new collective bargaining agreement getting ready to come out or be agreed upon shortly, they're going to add games. They're going to have to give up something. It's a give and take between the owners and the players. More money. They want to dip into the pool. That's what cracks me up when these owners get all pissy about the players wanting their money. But yet they're going to pull the plug on these networks 4 years early because they have a clause, and they're going to redo their deals to get more money. It's okay for the owners, but the players, not so much. The looming gold mine for the NBA will make the NFL recent developments. Okay. The looming gold mine for the NBA will make the NFL see even larger dollar signs for its next wave of contracts. The flirtation with Netflix for the Christmas 2024 game, which is what I stated, even if it's not consummated, shows that the NFL will be looking to lure more parties to the table. Streaming is where it's at, people. That's one of the key aspects of the high-stakes programming game. Have one or two more seriously interested broadcasters than packages. That keeps the price very high and always going higher. It's not unreasonable. The NFL's ability to pull massive live audience together continues to be more conspicuous and rare in the age. Let me put me down here so you can see me better. There we go. For broadcasters, it used to be about selling the other offerings and viewers. Now it's about adding customers for streamers. Each Netflix, Amazon Prime TV, all of them, right? Peacock, they all want to add, to their subscription base. So when, this is the last year or so, we've, I have gone to since right before last year. We had Hulu for a while, not for nothing. Anybody that has Hulu out there, when you watch any sporting event on Hulu, the picture isn't great. Uh, we had since went to we got the NFL ticket on YouTube TV, and we subscribed to YouTube TV. We were saving a nice amount. We still have subscriptions. We still have the Netflix. I still have the Amazon Prime. We have pretty much every subscription, but it's still cheaper than what it used to be with cable. But that's probably going to go away, and you're not going to realize how expensive your bill is unless you add each one of these streaming platforms up, and they all seem to be going up, and they all seem to be adding commercials like Netflix. So who knows? For broadcasters, it used to be about is selling offerings, viewers. It's now about adding customers and streamers, which Peacock did effectively with a game in January. Remember that, the playoff game. It's also about selling products to those watching the game, which compelled Amazon to instigate a Black Friday game. Amazon surely isn't thrilled about one or two Christmas games landing on a different streamer, given all the stuff that could be sold on a day when folks might be poised to splurge. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Let me do that. The major packages were Sunday afternoon, two of them, Sunday ticket, Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night. The Sunday morning European games could also be sold to the highest bidder, with other specific packages possibly being carved out, as the NFL did this last year for Christmas. They're going to be a la carte. They're going to put all the primetime games up for bid to the highest bidder. Really, why not take the major games of a given season and sell to those to the highest bidder? Oh, I just said that. Opening night, week one, Friday night, when the calendar allows it, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And with NBC, CBS, Fox, ESPN, ABC, Amazon, Netflix, Google, you're already in business with the NFL. The league can just sit back and wait for the offers to roll in when the current deals are over. Now, listen, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before the Super Bowl is on a streaming platform, not national TV. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments if I'm an idiot. I know I'll be watching the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson boxing match. I just saw a picture of Jake Paul. He clearly is on the juice big time. Jake Paul, again, shout out to you. You're making money hand over foot. You're definitely a success story, but come on, bro. Really, you're in a no-win situation. You win, you beat a 58-year-old man. You lose all credibility. You lost to a 58-year-old man, and you're on juice. So, but I'll be watching, and it's on Netflix. And in my mind, it's going to be like, wow, it's free because I already get Netflix. But do you know how many people are going to subscribe to Netflix just to watch the fight, even if they only stayed on for a month or two? You know what I mean? It's kind of like what WWE did when they had their not only $9.99 a month. People mentally, there was more subscribers at $9.99 a month than there were, and you got all the pay-per-views, than there were buying the pay-per-views when you added it all up. Go back to my other camera. I don't feel like turning it twisted. But so anyway, it's just the times are changing. I was on last night with Mark Holmes, and I heard something. I love Jeff Kavanaugh. I really do. I really love Jeff Kavanaugh. I think he's funny. Everybody knows I love Brian Broaddus. Don't always agree. I definitely don't always agree with Jeff. But I heard something that kind of bothered me. I don't know. I have a full-time job. I've just gotten to this YouTube game a little over a year ago. It's going, I started putting any normal content up, the Hall of Fame game. So I'm not even a year in. So August, let's see, first week of August, I'll be a year in. I think I had 300 subscribers. My goal was to get to 300 subscribers last year. Well, I just passed 17,000. So I think I'm doing a good job. It's funny now. People are reaching out to me wanting to do stuff, and I'm like, if I would have called you like a few months ago, you probably wouldn't have been interested, right? I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be that way. I didn't really, I did reach out to Jeff a while back, like right after I got the channel. Say, I'd love to do, you know, like interview you. Never even got back to me. Now, I was a nobody, so whatever. But he made a comment and he said something to the effect, he's going to go to camp because he just got fired from his next radio gig, his last radio gig. So he's doing a lot more YouTube stuff. It's funny. They all come back to YouTube. Everybody wants to crap on YouTubers, right? Sitting in my mama's basement. But now he's doing YouTube. And, I just think it's whatever. Welcome. Welcome back. Or dreams. Oh, sorry. But he made a comment like, I'm going to be at the training camp. Because, as you know, Mark Holmes really wants me to go to training camp. I would like to go to training camp if I can swing it. If I can swing it. We'll see if I can get off of work. I have a full-time job, people. I don't have it's all me. I am off 3 weeks in the summer, but not that week that he wants to go. So if I can switch a week around or do what I got to do, stay tuned for that. As man, we're coming to Pinks. Get ready. So, he made a comment that he's going to training camp. He's going to try and get into the, where the press people are, get a press pass. He goes, he made a comment like, if not, I'll have to be with the YouTubers. And Sean Sharif, who I also really like. I've supported Sean for years. I had a good relationship on Twitter with him. Again, he had a problem with Jay Tuck, whatever. Again, I don't know why you guys are so upset. I'm not sure. There's enough room for everybody, right? Only if you have staying power and people like watching you, what do you care? What do you care what I do? Well, I don't, But, it's funny because when you look at the Mark Holmes and the Philly 500 and the Dan Cilio is going to have them both on the show every Wednesday for one reason and one reason only. Two YouTubers, right? Two YouTubers who have jobs. Mark has a job. He's his own boss. Philly has a job. Bring the most ratings to the show, okay? More so than having a guest who's a Jacob Sports host. I'm not going to name names. Or a radio show host, ex-radio show host, guests. Their biggest ratings all month are the Wednesday that Mark and Philly 500 is on Dan's show. Dan's a smart man. I like Dan. I really do. I'm the one that got Mark onto Dan, to be honest. I said, you should watch this guy. He's, But I just was like, man. And then I told Mark, I was like, is that how I'm going to be treated if I go to camp or what? Like, we're going to be treated like second-class citizens because we're YouTubers? I got 17,000 subscribers. That be 17,000 people want to hear me. You know what I mean? And we're growing. We're just getting started. Mark's been in the game for 8 years. So, again, I'm going to go, but it's just like, is that how they think about us? Why? Because we don't have college degrees or in broadcasting? Since when does YouTubers have to have that? I just don't understand that. To me, there's room for you guys. There's room for us. If we're not getting the job done, we're going to be told. How are we going to be told? By our subscribers. And not the growing as a channel. The getting better. That's what we all strive to do. So that's it. That's my diet tribe for today. Just wanted to talk about a few things. Again, if anybody wants to be a part of this, just hit the join button. It's $4.99 a month. I'm going to be ordering some shot glasses. Maybe we'll do something at like the 6-month period. I'll mail out like custom shot glasses to you guys. But ask anybody that's a member now. I go over and above for you guys. That helps the channel. I would appreciate it. At the very least, please like and subscribe if you're watching this video. I do a lot of videos from the mail truck. I'm a mailman. That's why Game Time Brian, otherwise known as a mailman. I got about 5 years left before I'm Audi 5000 and I'm going to be YouTube / on the road, be bringing you content even more. But I do live streams on my lunchtime break my lunchtime chat every day live from the mail truck, half hour. And then I do a morning video on the way to work, and I do a live stream Wednesday nights, Hump Day Live, and I do my Sunday Zoom call. But I've been throwing more Zoom calls in for the channel members. So I appreciate everybody. The NFL is blowing up, people. Streaming ain't going nowhere. The cable's is going by the wayside. How expensive is it going to get? At what point can the people not afford, or is it already at that point, not afford to be watch NFL football? At what point do they start seeing diminishing returns? It seems like there's no end in sight. But the last thing I want to say to you guys is, what do you feel about the NFL redoing their contract with 4 years left to go? Is that fair? Is that fair to the networks who already put in their money? I mean, I understand. But if that's the case, then how could they be upset with the players wanting more and more? So that's what I don't understand. But anyway, that's Game Time, Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman. I will put the link in. I assume Phil has the link up. I'll put it in the comments below. And for tonight's broadcast, all right? Game Time, Brian, otherwise known as the Mailman, is out late.